what I was going back to Jaywong factor.
Yeah.
Is so my Joe, you're gonna know what this means. My second weekly ever, it was a PM bracket and for like Smash, obviously, and I took Dill to game 3 last hit, last hit, and that means nothing to you. And that's exactly what my point is. Was Dill was a top 3 player in our region, but I had no idea.
Yeah, you did so much. You saying that you did well against Dill versus saying you did well versus a top 3 player in the state. It's the exact same person.
Yeah.
But you just didn't know as the top 3 player, so you're not going to play like you're playing against the top 3
And much
player.
like you guys, you're like, who's Dill? And that's like literally what my point is that the more you know someone, like the bigger their legacy is. I can't believe he killed with, wow.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that the more you respect someone, the less you, I don't know, like, because I would say the more you respect someone, the less you respect yourself in a fighting game.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's like this in pretty much all. It's just sports too.
Yeah, it's a sports thing.
Like,
it's any competitive thing.
Yeah, where like, because it comes down to decision making.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you are giving someone too much respect, you're gonna be saying, "Oh man, I can't do this against this person because they're too good, so this isn't gonna work."
Yeah,
so
this
you don't
won't
try to
work
cheese
on them.
Yeah, like. So you stop rolling against good players who they're just going to read every roll.
But the thing is, literally, there is no such thing as a bad option if it works.
Yeah. No, like,
and virtually everything can work, right?
Yeah. See, the mode that, like, I think best describes this, honestly, is poker.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of people, like, poker is just absolutely anyone can get good at poker because it's just random. It's just luck. But good players are more likely to just like get people to fold against them because they're not going to bluff against me. Like there's no way like a good player would ever do this. So you start questioning everything and you throw all strategy out the window.
Yeah.
Which like if you can't give people too much credit. You still got to make people earn shit against you.
Yeah. Like, let's talk about, like, Smash players like Mango, your Mars, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen these very aggressive players who hit people with the dumbest fucking options, which I know both of those players do, that's one, yes, it's because they're good, but it's because they're respecting their opponent the proper amount. Like, I think if we want to talk about Melee, I think, like, Mango versus Zain is a perfect example about respecting your opponent the perfect amount.
Yeah.
Because Mango, like, Fox Marth is a hard matchup. And if he messes up once, Marth's going to kill him.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Melee, by the way.
Yeah.
But the thing what he does is he will take advantage of every opening he gets, and he will disrespect him along the way. Like, he doesn't need to respect his defensive options, but he respects his offensive options, essentially.
Yeah.
Which, the thing is, there's a very slight line between that, because this is kind of getting over to, like, fighting game philosophy.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, oh, I wish this game was more aggressive. But you don't know how hard it is to make an aggressive game, because every aggressive mechanic you can add to a game becomes defensive.
Yeah.
Anything that's too good and too aggressive, like, let's say, oh, let's turn down landing lag, which that's what people say, like, oh, if this had less landing lag, this would be good, which is kind of the biggest difference that happened between Smash 4 to Ultimate. But the thing was, now everything's safe.
Yeah.
Everything is safe. So now, if all my moves have less landing lag and everything's safe, I'm just going to do more safe shit and I'm never going to get punished for it.
Yeah, I can now do Donkey Kong Fair and just fade back and, oh boy, this is fun. Or I can just Palatine in a back air and what can anyone really do about it?
Because
our issue in the Smash 4, too much landing lag.
Like, on paper, you're like, oh, yeah, less landing lag means moves are faster, means more moves, means cooler.
Yeah.
Like, I completely understand that logic on paper, and yeah, I once believed that at some point.
Yeah.
But after, like, really studying what it is, it's hard. It's hard to balance a fighting game because every single thing you changes everything else. Like, nothing changes, but everything does at the same time.
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, that's just...
Yeah. Like, you can't just buff one move without, like, at least entertaining the ramifications of how it affects every other stage, every other character, and stuff like that. Like, let's just talk about Minecraft Steve, okay?
Yeah.
Like, he was just added. Oh, I think that's what their gimmick is. Try and inhale them into that. No, they did the other stage. I don't know what happened. Anyways, Minecraft Steve introduced a lot of new mechanics to Smash.
Yeah.
Most notably, one, crafting, and two, that he mines. They had to go through every single terrain in the entire game and say what type of material can be mined here.
Yeah.
And then they had to make sure every single stage, every single nook and cranny, they had to go through like World of Light stages to make sure that nothing breaks the game when Minecraft Steve builds on top of it. And that's not even just like, okay, walk into the stage, let's test it. Okay, the game didn't break. That's like, okay, let's have Rob down throwing him on a block and see if the game crashes in this stage. You know, like, there is so much you have to do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Steve. Hi.
Actually, I really like
Yeah,
this
so
stage.
this is a very creative stage, and I like this stage a whole. They have
Yeah,
cannons.
I saw those
yep.
cannons.
Okay,
so they did
no.
get a little
Oh
unlucky.
no.
A little unlucky by the Zelda teleport, right? Could have been any other character.
Yeah. But you know that this is the type of thing you have to foresee.
Yeah.
Whenever you're creating your custom stages.
I think I would have put some wind in there. I would have done something to prevent that.
Yeah, make it a.
Or make it just a bit more narrow, you know?
Yeah, I think that they just kind of just said fuck it with this sizing. They said it looks good enough.
Yeah, good concept, though.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
fan.
You just got to clean up a little bit. But this is good. Yeah. But no, it is kind of crazy. Like going back to like mindset, how just if you know that somebody's good at something, you think that they will always. You expect so much more out of them.
Yeah. I will say, after I learned who Dill was, never went to game 3 with him again.
Yeah, no, like it's an actual thing. Like you can't really change it.
Yeah.
Like
I think I've gotten better at it now because I would just say me as a 24-year-old gives way less of a fuck than me as a 19-year-old because I was just like, oh, people will care if I lose. I look stupid if I lose. But now I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't respect anyone. Like, you have to realize I play against my friends. I play against casuals, and I play against top players in my spare time.
Yeah.
And I've just learned how to not respect top players, which, you know, it's much easier if you are playing top players, I will say.
yeah.
But that's not a luxury everybody has. But it's just like, you just got to act like you don't know who the fuck they are. You got to hit them with some stupid shit. Because I promise you, round 1 pools aren't going to run up smash Leo when he's just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, you have to... A lot of people don't respect their options until they give you a reason to in-game. Not out of game.
Yeah.
If you sit down at a setup and be like, oh, haha, I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? Because you're so good, haha, you've already lost. Like, there's no reason why little Timmy can't beat insert regional top player here.
Yeah.
The
Like-
only reason you lose that is because you're counting yourself out.
Yeah. And like what I'm gonna say, I will clarify this point to Jimmy that's go to his weekly.
Yeah.
We're not saying that you can beat Leo right now.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Leo's definitely putting in more time than
Yeah.
like most
Leo's
people.
the best player for a reason.
Yeah,
You're not trying to,
but
like... Yeah.
You're the fucking guy that's beating you that plays Rob at your weekly 3 weeks in a row. You can absolutely beat him because in the grand scheme of things, even though in your region, he's
Yeah.
top player, he's the top threat. Thing is, he's just a shitter to like Leo's eyes.
Yeah.
So you just gotta like realize like, okay, I am bad at this game, but he's also bad at this game too.
Can't believe they almost lost to that Zelda just because
Yeah.
it was Zelda. Like, pretty rough character to get that stage against, honestly.
Yeah, I like the idea though. And
Yeah.
So they still won, so they can't complain. But yeah, just don't. I don't know. Don't overthink. Don't overthink
Yeah.
things whenever you play against people. It just makes things better. Just realize that even though you're trash, they're trash at the game too.
I don't even think we signed off last episode. I don't even know if we just went silent for like 20 seconds. I don't know why. Anyways, Mike 301's back, and his new stages, it's him.
Oh,
And he says, hi, Joe, a classic.
hi, Mike. I like this thing.
He's just being annoying.
He's Falco. He's Falco.
I never would have thought that low gravity, or high gravity. Yeah, high gravity villager is just Falco.
Dude. Sick. Dude.
Are you a high
Mike
gravity
is
Falco main?
absolute, like, you know, I know we've talked about this, you know, parents say they don't have favorites.
Yeah, we have favorite fans.
Yeah.
Mike's a favorite.
Mike is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like, he's on my Discord. He's always in my streams whenever I do.
Yeah.
Like, and he's always just chill. Like, he's never annoying. He never, like, over means. He's just like, hey, guys. Like, he's just happy to be here all the time.
Oh, he's showing us more gimmicks.
Like, look at this.
Yeah.
It's so whimsical.
And he got the tech.
Yeah.
He just spams Nair in that.
Like, this is just so good. Dude, he read that, too.
Yeah, that was a good dodge.
Like, that's awareness and a read.
I think every interaction I've ever had with Mike 301 outside of this is sometimes like in your streams and Fio streams and Dawn stream.
Yeah.
If I ever pop in, he just goes, "Hi, Jacob."
Yeah.
And I just go, "Hey, Mike 301." Like,
He's a man of few words.
I've never, yeah, he's a man of few words, but those words hit.
Yeah.
He's consistent.
Like, he wasn't the one that started the high Jomi, but in my eyes, he's like the one that, like,
He perfected it. you
Yeah.
know? Like, I definitely see him as like the modern High Joe.
yeah, because I remember that he had that one stage that he just brought back for the first, like, 4 custom Coliseum sessions.
Yeah.
And each time he just made it, like, slightly more bad. Like, he just had it fall apart. That would have been such a sick read.
He actually,
He camera tricked him.
yeah, the FS meter was running out, so I think that was just more of a, oh, if I don't use it right this second, I'm losing it.
I'm gonna give Mike the credit, you know.
That's fine.
You know. He's fine. Oh my god. Dude, Villager's recovery is so good. He did a mix up in the bottom left of the scene, like with the blast zone.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, this is such a good gimmick stage.
It's just,
This is a fair game gimmick.
yeah, I think it's a
stage,
good
too.
gimmick stage because he doesn't automatically win on it, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that, you know, Wolf's probably like Wolf or like Zero Suit's probably, you know, got some shit here.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely had to get a character. He had to get lucky with the
Yeah,
character.
because Wolf, it's not because of laser, but Wolf would just
Called it.
spam Nair or Fair in that combo for until like 80%.
Yeah.
And I think Mario would be really good because he would just spam up air. And that would probably combo into forward air at the end of the stage.
Yeah. Dude, okay, I know that we probably talked about this last episode, but I just thought of, like, a really good point for, like, the whole, like, respecting people, overly respecting. Which, this might be a little personal, but Josh.
Yeah, you respect Josh too much?
I respect Josh too much in so many aspects of life. So, okay,
Yeah.
like whenever Josh and I first started hanging out, we were in a science class together, and I got a C in that class, and I studied my ass off. And then Josh didn't show up for the final and got a 101. Oh my fuck!